Hello everybody, my name is Soul, and today we're actually going to be starting a new series where I kind of review and talk about some Deathslinger builds that either you guys send me or I just find, in other content creators' videos, and then I'll just review them, talk about them, and probably play a game of them, and we'll just see what happens. So today I have a build recommended to me by a guy. Unfortunately, I can't pronounce their name, but we're just going to call them Jungle Jim. And as you can see here, hopefully I have like a screenshot of what they recommend and what their build is. But they recommend Warden's Keys, Bayshore's Cigar, and the build Corrupt or Ruin, Barbecue, Monitor, and Save the Best for last. So what we're going to be running is, since I don't have Barbecue unlocked, we're going to be doing Corrupt, Monitor, Save the Best for last, and Ruin. So let's first start with the add-ons. So I definitely think Warden's Keys, one of the best add-ons for Slinger, and Bayshore Cigar, again, one of the best add-ons for Slinger. Personally, I don't recommend running them together. I think if you're going to run Warden's Keys, you're better off running something like Modified Ammo Belt to really just double up on the reload speed increase. Or something like, Prison Chains. But Bayshore Cigar, also fine. And again, if I were to run Bayshore Cigar, I would probably double up with Chewing Tobacco. But again, I think the add-on choices are good. Very good. Now, let's talk about the perks, which I think is where I find most of the issues with the build. So Corrupt, very much a staple. Ruin, not so much a staple, but it's just a great perk in general. Now, Monitor Abuse and Save the Best for last. So Monitor is very much old meta for Slinger. Back when his terror radius was 28 meters, and with Monitor and Abuse you would essentially have only a 20-meter radius with Slinger, which, they nerfed, and for good reason. I never ran Monitor and Abuse back with old Slinger. So I kind of agree with why they buffed or nerfed Slinger's terror radius to kind of stop this. And then Save the Best for last. A lot of Deathslinger players run Save the Best for last. And the reason for that being, once you have enough tokens, you basically have 0 cooldown. You can just hit someone, get Warden's Key value, have a quick reload, and it's very quick. The reason I don't run Save the Best for last is essentially because I don't like being told who I can and cannot shoot. I don't like the idea of stacks, so I don't run Save the Best for last on killers that can't down survivors with their power. So someone like Demo, always run Save the Best for last. Someone like Pig, always run Save the Best for last. Someone like Slinger, I just don't like the feeling of losing the stacks. It just feels like, you have to ignore the obsession. Then what if the obsession is like the only person you can go after? Then you just lose value. So I won't talk about what I would run. We're just talking about these perks here. But if I were to change anything, I would probably change out Monitor for either something like Barbecue or Franklin's or No Way Out or Dead Man Switch. Honestly, the new Dead Man Switch, once it releases, is gonna be a very, very good perk. Or perhaps even Pain Resonance, which again is a very good perk on Slinger. But with that, let's go and play a game and just see. We'll just see how this works. Midwich. I actually think Midwich is a good Slinger map. It just depends on how survivors want to play it. Well, I guess I should take that back. This is not a good Slinger map. But again, it depends on how people want to play it. Oh, someone's here. Just one person? No, there were two. So this is the reason why I think Midwich is actually a good map, because you have these long sight lines. It's kind of hard to dodge. But here's where it becomes a difficult map, because people just hold W. Which I can't blame them. You know, you can't blame people for doing the only thing that this game really allows survivors to do. But we have a boil over gamer. Doesn't matter. So did that Jonah come back? He did not. So that might have actually been some monitor and abuse value. Dead Hard. The magical perk that deletes people's mistakes. But that's okay. That's okay. Son of a bitch. You know, as soon as I shot him, the first thought that came to my mind is that chain is gonna block that shot, and it did, so... So here we go, Bayshore Cigar. God. That was on me. That was on me. Steve? You okay? You okay, bud? You okay? Steve's doing okay. He's just gonna be here. He's gonna be here for a moment. He'll be okay. He just needs to go get his Hot Pocket from the microwave. I don't think the Claudette left. And I'm not hearing generators being worked on. Scratch mark? What? Don't tell me you're right here. Ugh. Okay. So you see, at this point, I have 0 gen regression. Which is kind of why I would say Monitor is... Well, we've gotten Monitor value, but I would prefer to have something like Jolt. Or... Pain Resonance. Like at this point, you know, Bayshore Cigar is only helpful for not losing stacks on the Claudette, which we wouldn't need to worry about if we were running something else and save the best for last. And since I don't have any gen regression, I kind of need to play like this. That was too early. That was on me. Oh, he's dead. I didn't even realize he was dead. Please don't let this work. Okay. Now you see, like I said earlier, when you're kind of forced to chase the obsession, like what are you supposed to do? Like right now, I only have 3 stacks of Save the Best for Last. Because I could only find the obsession. Now you could sit there and kind of say, you know, Soul, you should not have kind of proxy camped. You shouldn't have done that. And what I'm gonna say, maybe. You know, maybe you're right. I mean, personally, I think you're wrong, but you know, maybe you're right. Maybe I should not have proxied. And of course, if we're gonna say, you know, Soul, you could have run Barbecue if you didn't want to run, you know, Monitor or something. But the Jungle Gem said, you know, Corrupt or Ruin. He didn't say Corrupt and Ruin. So that's double problems there, because I would never run either or, I would run both. And we've gotten Monitor value. I can't say we really got, you know, Save the Best for Last value. I think everything that we've gotten so far has just been Warden's Keys and Bayshore Cigar. And if this Jonah is smart, he's not going to save this gate. More than likely this is going to be a hatch play. So let's just go over and position ourselves over here. So what I like to do on Midwich when I'm doing a hatch play is I like to just stay at one of the staircases, and as soon as the hatch spawns, just start sweeping. At this point, it's just a 50-50 and it really doesn't matter. I thought I saw it for a moment. Yeah, so I feel like the build is fine. Perhaps Midwich was just a bad example for the effectiveness of this build. I also feel like you could run something better. You don't really need Monitor, you don't really need Save the Best for Last. There are just better stuff.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy.